I drank more than 400 liters of mate. I tried over 50 brands, but there is one thing in the world of yerba mate that I don't really understand. The French press. Like, it lacks everything that we love about traditional mate. It steeps all the leaves at once, it creates one big portion of mate. Like, why do so many people like it? Today, we all find it out because I will finally try it myself. The idea behind the French press is that I can put loose leaf in here and then push it down with a filter, resulting in a clear liquid. But the problem is that every person I know who French presses their mate does so on a completely different water temperature, amount of yerba used, and steeping time. So just as you should do with all your important life decisions, I'll go and follow the instructions of ChatGPT. What type of yerba should I use for a French press?
A coarsely ground yerba mate works best, so it won't clog the press.
Tell me a yerba mate brand that could be very good for French pressing.
Sure, brands like Cruz de Malta or Taraqui are great choices, and they offer a coarser grind that works well in a French press.
How much yerba should I use for one portion?
A good starting point is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of yerba mate per 8 ounces of water.
What temperature of water should I use when I infuse the yerba?
You want the water to be around 150 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, so just below boiling.
Can I infuse the yerba multiple times in a French press?
Absolutely. You can reinfuse it 2 or 3 times, and you'll still get good flavor.
How long should I steep the yerba with one occasion?
Usually about 3 to 5 minutes is perfect for a single infusion.
Well, ChatGPT was pretty sure of her stuff, so I can actually believe this being delicious. First ever French press mate of my life. This is not bad. It's so strange that I drink mate from a glass. I was afraid that I was gonna spill it over myself, you know. It's not quite there. Like, it's delicious, it's a good tea, but it's not like a traditional mate. I don't know, it's somehow like plain. It's way more boring. Every sip tastes exactly the same. Press number 2. There are a bunch of pieces coming through, but it's still better than one single refill of Cimarron. It's worse. It gets more and more flat and uninteresting. The one word coming to my mind is homogeneous. It's such a strange feeling that up until now I didn't even realize how complex the taste of a traditional mate is. Because with the French press I do feel the same flavor components, but it's sort of like all the variables were fixed in one place. And the end result is honestly quite boring. When ChatGPT said I should steep all these leaves for 5 minutes, I was like, this is gonna be way too strong. But actually the concentration of this infusion is pretty much perfect. The problem is not that. The problem is that I have had traditional mate before, and I know that from the same leaf you can get a so much more interesting and so much better infusion. But this is not strictly a bad thing, because for me as a hardcore matero, this might not be stimulating enough, but if you're a beginner, the French press has several advantages. First, the taste you get is consistent, which might be more valuable than complexity first. Second, if you already have a French press, you can have a good glimpse of how real mate tastes like before you invest it in mate accessories. The other point where I see this as potentially useful is that if you're doing mate for the effect and you want to combine it with other herbs, making your blend is easy in a French press. Final words. This is actually a decent way to prepare mate. Just remember that, taste-wise especially, you get way more if you prepare mate the traditional way. This was my first time preparing mate in a French press, and I really want to dig a little deeper into it. So if you have any good recipes, make sure to write them to me in the comments so I can try them. Thanks for watching, and see you in the Mateverse.